So Blake, as a member of the offensive line, when you see that a running back went for 254, I mean, and obviously that's got to make you feel good.
No, definitely. We all take pride in that, and it's not even just the O-line. It's the whole offense. Obviously, the running back's doing a lot of the work, but yeah, wide receivers down. Making huge plays on safeties, and that's when you see kind of these big runs hit. So, yeah, it's good. It's a good feeling for the O-line, but I think it's just for an entire offense. It's always good to get a good run game going.
What do you think of the group of guys you're blocking with? Talk about the camaraderie and talk about the execution that seems to be improving as the season wears on.
Yeah, no, it's kind of fun because we've all been together for a long time now. It's crazy to think. So, and it feels like yesterday that we all just kind of got here. But yeah, as you continue to play with one another, you build that chemistry, and it leads to better plays, better communication, and all that. So, it's just a special thing to kind of build it together.
Blake, can you just talk about the running game this year and how, does it kind of remind you of just the chunk yards your running backs are getting towards the end of that 2016 season when you guys as an offensive line were just firing on all cylinders, being able to run the ball?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to kind of trying to establish physicality, not necessarily worrying about breaking off those big runs, but kind of getting the backs to put their head down and bust one for maybe 5 or 6. That's a good run play. So just kind of O-line coming off the ball, like I said, wide receivers going down and making plays in the secondary, and kind of gets the whole thing going.
And then moving forward, how can you guys improve the pass protection and give Connor and then eventually Jake some more time to throw back there?
Yeah, just continuing to improve on communication, technique, all that. So it's kind of a whole pass pro and run. There's things that are similar and things that are different. So just kind of building on that technique and improving.
How would you grade where the line is right now?
As just overall,
yeah.
I'd give us like a C. We got lots of room to improve, and there's things to be proud about, but at the same time, until we're winning games, I don't think we've done any better than a C.
What's the top priority for improvement?
I mean, everyone's got kind of their own deal going on. Everyone's got things to improve on, but yeah, as long as guys are improving, that's what really matters.
So Blake, I think it was after the Tongiai touchdown reception.
Yeah.
Connor came over to the bench and patted each one of you guys on the shoulder pads. Is
Yeah.
that something you notice, and that kind of camaraderie between the quarterback and you guys?
Oh yeah, I mean, they always let us know when we're doing a good job, and we let them know. So that's kind of it. It's a greatest team sport in the world. So just kind of being out there with those guys, it feels good to celebrate when something good happens.
You blocked for premier running backs before. You had Ryan, obviously Pierce too. You got Jamar. Is there a difference in blocking for a guy like Null versus Jamar? Does it change much?
We don't change our scheme at all, or at least I don't think so. I don't really know. But no, I mean, you go out there and you execute your block. You try to come off the ball, and there's, like I've said it about quarterbacks before, but there's times where you don't know who's really in the backfield. You just kind of go out and do your thing, and then hopefully they break one off, and you can find out when you're kind of trying to chase them down. So yeah.
Do you talk to Ryan much still?
Yeah, no, I don't know where he's at right now. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but I know he's doing good and having a good time. I know he had some good times in Chicago. So,
what can you guys do, from the offensive line standpoint, maybe to get off to a little bit better start than what you guys have done in a couple of these games?
Yeah, no, and a fast start is a big thing for us, especially as an offense. So, communication. I don't think guys necessarily have the jitters. It's an experienced group of guys, so just kind of. It almost seems like a feel-out process, and we can't have that. We just got to come out, execute, play like we've been practicing, and then good things will happen from the get-go.
Appreciate the
Thanks,
time.
Blake.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.